Baboucarr Sanneh, also known as Nyakare, was one of the first casualties of the post-Jammeh era. Shortly after his return from peacekeeping mission in Darfur, Sanneh, who was one time one of former Gambian leader's bodyguards, said he was detained and accused of being part of a coup d'etat.
When we came back from Darfur, I think it was on the 8th of April, no, March, when Jammeh has already left. I think Jammeh left in February. We came in March 8. Came back, they give us our leave. After the leave, I resumed back to office. Then on July, I was given an annual leave. I was at home. It was on a fateful Friday, on the 7th of July, 2017. I received a call from Yusuf Jallo, the military police CO in Fajara Barracks. He called me while I was on leave. He said, "You are needed at the barracks." I told him I am on leave. He said, "No, but you are needed urgently." I tell him, "No problem." Then I use my car, drive to Fajara Barracks, meet Yusuf Jallo at the military police. When I arrived, I met him there. I went and reported to him. He asked me to, then he led me to his office. I went to his office. He asked me, "Where is your phones?" At that time, I was having 3 phones. I removed all the phones and gave it to him. He said, "You are under arrest." I said, "Under arrest? What happened?" He told me that we heard that you people are trying to organize a coup d'etat against the democratic-elected president, Adama Barrow. I said, "A coup d'etat?" I said, "Wow, coup d'etat? While I am on leave?" He said, "Yes." Then I was detained on Friday at Yundum Barracks, taken to a board of investigation, a BOR. It's because of a timber saga. It was turned to a coup d'etat. A timber saga at Fajara Barracks. That timber saga was turned against a coup d'etat. It's so funny. That led me for 8 years in Mile 2.
It was an emotional, draining and traumatizing period for the former soldier who believed his accusers targeted him for his tribe and the fact that he was part of the security detail at State House.
And just imagine, it's only Jolas who were picked for this coup d'etat. A captain, a brother to the former president, an ADC, Bire Jammeh. Rank comes like a captain, 2 lieutenants, 2 sergeants, and other ranks. So Yusuf Jallo, one day, he led me with the investigation board and brought me to buffer zone, Talending, in the heart of Talending. Said this is where we were sitting to organize this coup d'etat. But me, I took it in good faith. Anything Allah recommend in your life is part of my hurdles. Allah said I will pass through in my life. We were detained for 5 months. 5 months in Fajara Barracks, incommunicado.
Thrown in Mile 2 prison for 8 years, Sanneh recalled an unforgettable experience with his daughter.
Even my family, when they used to come and visit me, they will not allow my family to see me, especially my this last daughter. She cried. All the communication with me and them is through letters. And she wrote a letter to me that why I abandoning the family, leaving me. A small girl, when she was almost, I believe she was in primary 3, wrote a letter to me. Why did I leave him like that? Leave her like that? When I read the letter, I give it to some of my friends in prison. When they read that letter, some of them cried. I said, "Yeah, it's Allah. One day or the other." But what I pray for Allah, I came and met my family, all my daughters and my son. They were busy learning the Quran.
Sanneh said people have the right to call him names, but he's not going to hide the fact that Jammeh has an unfinished business in the Gambia, arguing that Gambians are even calling for the former president to return to power.
Yeah, Jammeh, he wants to satisfy the Gambian people. If he give you a post working for the Gambian people, not because of Jammeh, but do it between you and the Gambians and Allah the Almighty. When you think that Jammeh is not here, let me do this. But Allah is seeing you. Allah is seeing you. Jammeh wants every Gambians, nobody to suffer. He have shown it to the people. You either like him or you hate him. But today, what he was doing today they are saying, if at all he is here, what is happening in the Gambia, it will not happen. Why do they say that? If at all he's a good guy or a good guy or a bad guy. If at all he's a bad guy, they will never say that. And what they said is the real fact. There are certain things happening today in the Gambia, especially to the Gambians. During President Jammeh's time, it will never happen. It's true. You'll be afraid to do it.
Gambians are divided on opinions about Jammeh after the TRRC heard about the alleged crimes and human rights violations committed during his 22-year reign. Victims and non-victims alike are questioning how on earth can Jammeh and his cronies evade justice.